Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So I've come live now. So good morning, Bhavya. Good morning, Sakshi. You people are here. And good morning, everyone. People are coming eventually. Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait for the time to be 9. I'm very impatient, and I just like quickly I come and I wish to, start with it. I'm good, Sakshi. How are you? How are you doing? How are you, Bhavya? How are you, Sakshi? The people who have joined, one more person has joined. Who has joined? Who has joined? All right, Prince Desai, good morning. Good morning, Prince. Okay, so we had started with linear inequalities yesterday. And let me just quickly give you a recapitulation of whatever we have studied till now in linear inequalities. Okay, it's a very simple and a very interesting chapter. First of all, we studied that a linear equation can be represented by a straight line on a graph paper, right? Good morning, Ishan. Good morning. So first of all, we studied that a straight line, an equation, a linear equation can be represented as a straight line on a graph paper, right? How do you find out the two coordinates? How do you draw that line? You find out the two coordinates. You find out any 2 points lying on that line, and then you join those points, and then you form a line, and then you have your line. All right. How do you find those 2 points? First of all, suppose the equation is 2x plus 5y is equal to 9. Suppose this is the equation. So what you're going to do is, first of all, you're going to make a table like this. You'll make a table like this. All right. X, y. So first put x as 0. Find out the value of y, then put y as 0, find out the value of x. All right, then you'll have 2 points. One point is this, another point is this, and then you have then you plot these 2 points on a graph paper, and then you join these points, and then you have your line. Right now, next thing we understood was, if the sign is equal to, then that's a straight line. And if we draw the straight lines of 2 equations, and the point of intersection is basically the solution of both these equations when solved simultaneously. Right now, in inequalities, what happens is we have 4 type of signs. Either we have a less than sign, or we have a less than equal to sign, or we have a greater than sign, or we have a greater than equal to sign. Whenever we have a less than sign or a greater than sign, then the line is dotted. Then the line is dotted. Whenever we have a less than equal to sign or a greater than equal to sign, then the line is solid. Then the line is solid. Then comes the shading part. Whenever we have the less than sign or less than equal to sign, shading is towards 0. And when we have a greater than sign or a greater than equal to sign, then the shading is away from 0. Yes, when we have a less than or a less than equal to sign, then the shading is towards 0. When we have a greater than or greater than equal to sign, then the shading is away from 0. This is what we studied till yesterday, right? So how many people have joined? All right, good morning. So many people are here. Good morning, Prince. Good morning. Sakshi is saying fine. Good morning, Prince. Ishan, good morning. Nishten. Sneha, hello. Good morning, Sneha. I'm good. How are you? Yesterday you told that if the equation is less than 9 or any other number, the shaded part will be towards the origin. But what if an equation is less than minus 9? Will the shaded part be towards 0 or away from 0? See, it does not matter whether the number after the inequality sign is plus or minus, Shahnawaz. All right, it only matters whether the sign is less than or greater than. That's it, right? So I hope I'm able to answer the question. Shahnawaz, good morning. Sandeep, good morning. Nishant, good morning. SSR forever. Good morning, Nishant Mishra. Yes, SSR forever. We're done with logarithms. Vishal Sharma, good morning. Horror and crime stories. Hi. All right. So now let's solve the questions. Yesterday, some of you must be wondering that will we get a graph paper in exam? What kind of questions will come in the exam? So everything will be covered over here, of course. So that's why I didn't pay attention to any of the comments, because I needed to, explain what I'm trying to explain. First, listen to what I'm trying to explain, and then obviously we'll do all the questions. So before that, let me tell you an important announcement that CA Foundation subscription price hike is coming soon, as well as CA Intermediate subscription price hike is coming soon, right? So what the situation now is that you get that these are the prices for both CA Foundation and Intermediate. 3,500 for 1 month, 8,750 for 3 months, 14,000 for 6 months, 17,500 for 12 months, and 21,000 for 24 months. And these prices include both CA Foundation as well as CA Intermediate, right? And after you apply the code NISH10, you get a 10% discount. right? After applying the code NISH10, you get a 10% discount, and it's like this: 3150, 7875, 12,600, 15,750, and 18,900. But after the price hike, what's going to happen is, 4,000 per month only CA Foundation. 4,000 per month only CA Foundation. 10,000 per month, 10,000 for 3 months, 14,000 for 6 months, 18,000 for 12 months, and 24,000 for 24 months, right? And after the discount, it will be 3,600, 9,000, 12,600, 16,200, and 21,600. Right? This is after the discount, and this is only and only for CA Foundation. Only for CA Foundation. Right? After you use my code NISH10, then you get these prices. So the price hike is extremely high. Right? The prices are going to be high very soon. So it's extremely important for all of you to take the subscription as soon as possible. Now, how do you take the subscription? Let me take you to the Unacademy website. This is the Unacademy website. When you click here on Start Learning, you find CA and CS over here. Then you click here on CA Foundation and Intermediate. Then you click here on Get Subscription. So we have two kinds of subscription: Plus subscription and Iconic subscription. Go for the Plus subscription. Click here on 24 months, and you click here and you type here NISH10. You click Apply. You'll get a flat 10% discount on all the plans. Also for Iconic, go for the 24-month plan. Use the code NISH10 and you'll get 10% discount. NISH10, apply. You'll get a 10% discount. All right. This is how you get the subscription. Now let's come back to this. So CA Foundation prices are going to be high very soon. The price hike is expected to be by the end of March or in the first week of April. First week of April, right? First week of April or end of March. So you need to be careful. You need to understand that this is not something to be joke about anymore. All right, so we need to solve the exercise questions. For that, we first need to download the study material. How do you download the study material? You go to Google Chrome, you go to the website www.icai.org or org. You click on students, you click on BOS Knowledge Portal. After BOS Knowledge Portal, you'll find this. Under New Scheme of Education and Training, come here on Foundation Course, and under Foundation Course, you come here, Paper 3, Business Mathematics, Logical Reasoning and Statistics, and then this is a study material relevant for May 21 examination onwards. Click over here, and then chapter number 3, Linear Inequalities. I'll open it in GoodNotes, which is the app that I use. All right, I'll create a copy so that I can check my answers. Great. Okay. All right, so these are the answers that I need to check, and we'll start with the questions now. All right, so first of all, you come to question number 1, part 5. Question number 1, part 5. Question number 1, exercise question number 1, part 5. All right, so exercise 3A, this is a question number 1, and part 5 is this. Now you guys are going to tell me the graph to express the inequality x plus y is less than equal to 9 is x plus y less than equal to 9, right? So there would be a solid line because it says equal to, because it is less than equal to, there will be a solid line, right? So on all the 3 graphs, we can see that here also we have a solid line, here also we have a solid line, here also we have a solid line. Now it all depends upon the shading. It all depends upon the shading. So the shading will be towards 0. Why? Because it's less than equal to. The shading would be towards 0 because it's less than equal to, right? So towards 0 shading is option number A. So question number 1, part 5, option A is the answer. I hope everybody has got it. Say NISH10, 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 say NISH10, 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 say NISH10, 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 say NISH10, NISH10, NISH10. Good morning, Vishal. Crime stories. Sneha is great. Okay, Shahnawaz, very good. Sushil, Nishad, hello, long time meeting now. I'm in CA Intermediate. Yes, Sushil, I remember you. Of course, I remember you. That's great. Good to know that you're in CA Intermediate. I hope you're doing fine. No issues. Vishal Sharma, good morning. Nabina, good morning. Ayushi, very good. Shahnawaz, Sakshi, horror and crime stories. Vishal Sharma, Jannat, very nice. All right, we'll move on to the next question. And the next question that we're going to do is part 6 of the same question. Right. The graph to express the inequality 5x plus 3y greater than equal to 30 is 5x plus 3y greater than equal to 30. So we have a greater than and equal to sign, right? So the line will be solid. We can see that in all the three options, the lines are solid. The shading will be away from 0 because the sign is of greater than, right? The shading will be away from 0. So in option A, there's no shading at all. In option B, the shading is towards 0, so option B cannot be the answer. In option C, the shading is away from 0, so option C is the answer. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, 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 say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Very good. Horror and crime stories, Nishant Mishra. Thank you. Sakshi Gupta, Jannat, Nishant Mishra. Very good. Very good. We'll move on to the next question. Question number 7. I mean the first part, question number 7. Now, here we have to learn something very interesting now. The graph to express the inequality y is less than equal to half x is indicated by, right? So the graph is y is less than equal to half of x. Y is less than equal to half of x, right? So, fine. It's basically 2y is less than equal to x. 2y less than equal to x. First of all, let's draw the points. Let's draw the points. X, y. If I take x as 0, first of all, consider this to be equal. 2y is equal to x. In order to find out the line, we need to consider them equal. Okay. Shading can be done after drawing the line. But for drawing the line, we have to consider the inequality as an equation. So 2y is equal to x. If I put x as 0, y will be 0. If I put x as 0, y will be 0. And if I put y as 0, x will be 0. So there's no point in putting y as 0. We can put y as any number. We can put y as 1. Alright. So if I put y as 1, x will be 2. X will be 2. So now I have two coordinates 0, 0 and 2, 1. 0, 0 and 2, 1. Let me open the graphical calculator. Okay. I think this is clear to all of you. Y is less than equal to half of x. Right. So for the purpose of identifying these points, we'll consider y is equal to half of x, right? So this will be 2y is equal to x. And then when we'll put x as 0, y will be 0. When we'll put y as 1, x will be 2. So now we have 2 points. One point is 0, 0 and another point is 2, 1. Right? Okay. 0, 0 and 2, 1. That is x is 2, y is 1. This is a line. This is your line. This is your line. You guys can see this is your line. This is the line of the equation. Now, the shading will be towards 0 or away from 0. The line is passing through 0. The line is passing through 0. So how will you shade? Let me tell you, whenever you have a line passing through 0, and the sign is of less than, so the shading will be downwards. Shading will be downwards. Let me show you. Let me show you. Y is less than 1 by 2 of x. 1 by 2 of x. See, the shading is towards the bottom. The shading is towards the bottom. I hope everybody can see it. Right? Shading is towards bottom. Shading is downwards. Right? And if this was y is greater than equal to, then the shading shading would have been upwards. Right? So if you have a line which is passing through the origin, and the sign is of less than equal to or less than sign is there, then the shading will be towards bottom. And if the sign is greater than, then the shading will be towards up. Then the shading will be upwards. Now look at the question. Here we have y is less than equal to half. Line is definitely passing through the origin, right? Option A cannot be the answer. Option B, the shading is upwards, cannot be the answer. Option C, the line is not clear. Option D, the shading is downwards. Option D will be the answer. So question number 7, answer is option D. I hope everybody has got it. Say nishten, nishten, nish, nishten, 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 nish, nishten, 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 nish, nishten. Yes, Vishal, Lakhan, horror and crime stories, Advait Pathak, good morning. All right, great. We'll move on to the next question, and the next question is question number 8. All right, this is question number 8. This graph is given to you all, and it says L1 is 5x plus 3y is equal to 30, L2 is x plus y is equal to 9, L3 is y is equal to x by 3, and L4 is y is equal to x by 2. Okay. So what is L1? L1 is 5x plus 3y is equal to 30. This is L1. This is L1. 5x plus 3y is equal to 30. This. 5x plus 3y is equal to 30. Right? 5x plus 3y is equal to 30. L2 is x plus y is equal to 9. This is L2. X plus y is equal to 9. L3 is y is equal to x by 3. All right. This is y is equal to x by 3. And what is L4? Y is equal to x by 2. Okay. L4 is y is equal to x by 2. Now, we need to understand the shading. The question says the common region, shaded part shown in the diagram refers to which of these equations, which of these set of equations, right? So we need to understand whether the signs are greater than or equal to greater than or less than, and in which line. All right. So let's look at line number 1. This is line number 1. This is line number 1, and the shading is happening towards 0 or away from 0. Shading is happening away from 0. Shading is happening away from 0. All right. So this is, the sign would be greater than equal to. The sign here would be greater than equal to. The sign would be greater than equal to. All right. So option A cannot be your answer because 5x plus 3y is less than equal to 30. Option A cannot be the answer. And option D cannot be the answer because it says only greater than. Only the sign greater than. Right. So we have our answers either option B or option C. Okay. Let's see. L2. This is L2. This is L2. And the shading is happening towards 0. The shading is happening towards 0. So this will be less than equal to 9. X plus y is less than equal to 9. All right. In option C, we have x plus y greater than equal to 9. So option C also cannot be the answer. Now we have either option B or we have option E. All right. So option B, up until now, everything is fine. Now, let's look at this line. Y is equal to x by 3. Right? This line is passing through the origin, and since the sign is, and since the shading is away from 0, since the shading is upwards, all right, since the shading is upwards, so the sign would be y is greater than equal to x by 3. Greater than equal to x by 3. Let's see. Yes, y is greater than equal to, yes, y is greater than equal to x by 3. This is also fine. Then last line, y is less than equal to x by 2. Yes, of course. If you look at L4, if you closely look at L4, L4 is also passing through the origin and the shading is downwards. Shading is downwards. This means that the sign is less than equal to. So y is less than equal to x by 2. Y is less than equal to x by 2. And of course, x is greater than equal to 0 and y is greater than equal to 0. Right? So option B would be your answer. I hope everybody has got it. Say nishten, nishten, nish, nishten, 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 nish, nishten, say nishten, nishten, nish, nishten, say nishten, nishten, nish, nishten. All right. Answer is option B. Very good. Very good. Lakhan, Sakshi, Vishal. Very good. Good morning, Rahul. Good morning. Okay. We'll move on. Next, question number 3. Let's look at question number 3. This is question number 3. So graphs of the inequations are drawn below, right? L1 is 2x plus y is equal to 9. What is L1? This is L1 and the shading is away from 0. So this will be greater than equal to, right? L2 is x plus y equal to 7. What is L2? This is L2, and again the shading, since the shading is away from 0, so this will be greater than equal to. Okay. X plus 2y is equal to 10. L3. L3 is this one, and again since the shading is away from 0, this will be greater than equal to. And L4, x plus 3y is equal to 12. This is L4. Again L4 also shading is away from 0, so this will be greater than equal to. That's it. 2x plus y greater than equal to 9. Option A is gone. Option B and C remain. X plus y greater than equal to 7. Option B gone. Option C remains. L3, x plus 2y greater than equal to 10, x plus 2y greater than equal to 10, x plus 3y greater than equal to 12, and of course, x is greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 0. This will remain always. Alright. So option C is the answer. Question number 3 answers option C. Next, come to question number 4. Here, the common region satisfied by the inequality is L1, 3x plus y is greater than equal to 6. Alright. L1, this is L1, this is L1, and the shading is away from 0. So option A is being satisfied, this equation is being satisfied by option A. Alright. L2, x plus y greater than equal to 4. L2, this is L2, this is L2, and the shading is away from 0. So x plus y greater than equal to 4 also being satisfied by option A. L3, x plus 3y greater than equal to 6. This is L3. The shading is again x plus 3y greater than equal to 6 is satisfied by option A as of now. And L4 is x plus y is less than 6. X plus y is less than 6. This is L4, and since the sign is less than, the shading is towards 0. So option A satisfies all the 4 equations. So option A is the answer. Question number 4 answers option A. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nish, Nishten, 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 Nish, Nishten, 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 Nish, Nishten, 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 Nish, Nishten. Okay, SSR forever. We'll do equations and matrices later. Okay, question number 6. Question number 6. Okay, the inequalities x1 is greater than equal to 0, x2 is greater than equal to 0 are represented by one of the graphs as shown below. Alright, x1 is greater than 0. What do you mean by that? X1 is greater than equal to 0 means that x1 is greater than equal to 0 means the shading will be towards right hand side. The shading will be towards right hand side. You know, it's a common misconception. It's a common confusion rather, that x1 is greater than equal to 0 means the shading will be like this. No, because if you're shading like this, suppose this is your graph paper. Suppose this is your graph paper. This is x, this is minus x, this is y, and this is minus y. Alright, and if I'm saying that x is greater than equal to 0 means the shading will be towards here. Right, above. So above में तो ये भी आ जा रहा है ना. This will also get included ना. So this, but any point lying here, that would mean that x is negative. That would mean that x is negative. Alright. So whenever it is said that x is greater than equal to 0, you always shade like this. You always shade like this. Okay. Any point lying over here, x will always be positive. Any point lying over here, x will always be positive. So if it says x1 is greater than equal to 0, then that means the shading is towards the right hand side. The shading is towards the right hand side. Alright. So x1 greater than 0, here the shading is towards left hand side. Option A cannot be the answer. Option B can be the answer because the shading is towards the right hand side. Then x2 greater than equal to 0. Now, similarly with the case of y, when it says y is greater than equal to 0, x2 is just as y, right? So whenever it says y is greater than equal to 0, then you have to shade like this. Then you have to shade like this. Then you shade like this, because any point lying over here, y is positive. Any point lies over here, y is positive, right? So x2 is greater than equal to 0, the shading is upwards. Option B is the answer. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, 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 say Nishten, 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 say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Come in, Qasim Sheikh. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 2. Question number, part 2 by part 2 of question number 6. The region is expressed as x1 minus x2 is greater than equal to 1, x1 plus x2 less than equal to 1, x1 plus x2 greater than equal to 1. Clearly, this is x1 plus x2 greater than equal to 1. Clearly, this is x1 plus x2 greater than equal to 1, right? x1 plus x2 greater than equal to 1. Let me show you. X plus y greater than equal to 1. Can you see this? See. Right? And this is the diagram. This is the diagram. A line like this and the shading away from 0. Right? If it would have been x minus y less than equal to greater than equal to 1, then x minus y. Then you see the line would have been like this. X minus y greater than equal to 1. X minus y greater than equal to 1, then the line would have been like this. Alright? X minus y greater than equal to 1, the line would have been different. Okay. Anyway, we'll move on. Next question number, part 3 of this question number 6. The inequality minus x1 plus 2x2 is less than equal to 0 is indicated on the graph as, alright, we have minus x plus 2y is less than equal to 0. Minus x plus 2y less than equal to 0. This means 2y less than equal to x and y less than equal to half of x. Y is less than equal to half of x. So we already know a line would be going through the origin and the shading would be downwards. Y is less than equal to half of x. Option A is the answer. Question number 6, part 3, option A is the answer. Alright, question number 6, part 3, option A is the answer. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Okay, great. We'll move on. Next question, question number 7, I guess. Yes, question number 7. Look at this. The common region indicated on the graph is expressed by the set of 5 inequalities. The common region indicated on the graph is expressed by the set of 5 inequalities. What is L1? Okay. What is L1? L1. Where is L1? Where is L1? This is L1. This is L1 and this is basically the y-axis and the shading is over here. The shading is over here and this means that x is greater than equal to 0. We just did it. Okay, if anybody has a problem, you may please rewind and watch it again. If the shading is towards the right hand side, it means x is greater than equal to 0. So look at where is it saying x is greater than equal to 0. So x1 greater than equal to 0, x1 greater than equal to 0, x1 less than equal to 0. Option C is eliminated. Option C cannot be the answer. Right? L2 is basically the x-axis. L2 is basically the x-axis and the shading is over here and this means that y is greater than equal to 0. Y is greater than equal to 0. So we need x2 greater than equal to 0. Here also x2 greater than equal to 0. Here also x2 greater than equal to 0. It's fine. Okay. Next, L3. What is L3? This is L3 and the shading is away from 0. This is L3 and the shading is away from 0. So L3, x1 plus x2 greater than equal to 1, x1 plus x2 less than equal to 1. Option A cannot be the answer. Now L4, let's look at L4. This is L4 and the shading is like this. The shading is towards 0. The shading is towards 0. So L4, okay, x1 minus x2 greater than 1. This is true. Alright, x1 minus x2 greater than 1. We just saw on this. x1 minus x2 greater than 1, the line will be like this and the shading will be like this. Alright, it's x1 minus x2. It's x1 minus x2 greater than equal to 1. Right? It's basically, anyway, what do I tell you? x1 minus x2 greater than equal to 1. Let me show you. X minus y greater than equal to 1. All right. Whenever you have a confusion of shading, you can always draw this. You can always draw this. X, Y, 0, 0. All right. This means what? X is greater than equal to 1 plus Y. X is greater than equal to 1 plus Y. All right. This simply means this. So if X is 0, 0 is greater than 1 plus Y, right? 0 is greater than 1 plus Y, and that means minus 1 is greater than Y. That means Y is less than equal to minus 1. So Y is minus 1. All right. Wait. You have this, right? In order to find out the points, what do you do? In order to find out the points, you first understand the coordinates. You first make it an equation. So X minus Y is equal to 1. X minus Y is equal to 1, right? When you put X is 0, minus Y is equal to 1. So Y is equal to minus 1. When you put Y as 0, X is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. So your points are 0, minus 1, 1, 0. Whenever you have a confusion, where to draw the line, where to shade, what will be the shading like, so you can always find out like this, right? So if I draw this graph, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. The points are 0, minus 1. X is 0, Y is minus 1. One point is this. Another point is 1, 0. That is X is 1, Y is 0. Another point is this, right? So we join these two points to form the line. And now we need to find out whether to shade, where to shade basically. Now we need to find out where to shade, right? So we need to shade away from 0 now. We need to shade away from 0. See, it's greater than equal to. We need to shade away from 0. If we shade like this would be towards 0, no? This would be towards 0. We need to shade it away from 0. It's very simple. It's just X minus Y. That's why it's getting a little confusing. Otherwise, it's very simple. X minus Y is greater than equal to 1. Shading always has to be away from 0. So away from 0 will be shading like this. When the line is not passing through the origin, the shading criteria is very simple. If the sign is less than, it's towards 0. If the sign is greater than, it's away from 0. Right? Now, is this line passing through the origin? No, this line is not passing through the origin. So the shading will be where? The shading will be away from 0. Now, it doesn't matter if away from 0 is downwards. It doesn't matter if away from 0 is downwards. All you need to do is shade away from 0, and shading away from 0 will be like this. So L4. This was L4, right? X1 minus X2 greater than equal to 1. So X1 minus X2 greater than equal to 1. If you extend this line, it will come like this. So greater than equal to 1, the shading is away from 0. And what is L5? Minus X1 plus 2X2 is less than equal to 0. Wow. Minus X plus 2Y less than equal to 0. Minus X plus 2Y is less than equal to 0. So this is 2Y less than equal to X, Y less than equal to half of X. Once again, the line will pass through the origin and the shading will be downwards. And yes, option B is the answer. Question number 7, answer is option B. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, 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 say Nishten, 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 say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Okay. Jannat, यहाँ लिखा हुआ है x minus x2. Jannat, watch this video again. Watch this question again, because we've done it very systematically. We first eliminated option A, then we eliminated option C, then we were just seeing whether all the equations in option B are getting satisfied or not. All right, and then L4 is x1 minus x2 greater than equal to 0. Greater than equal to 1. x1 minus x2 greater than equal to 1. x1 minus x2 greater than equal to 1. Here, the question itself is saying, it's mentioned in the options. All right, it's mentioned in the options. Great. मजा आ रहा है विशाल, मुझे भी बहुत मजा आ रहा है. All right, so I think we're done with all the graphical questions. All the graphical questions are done. Oh, question number 5 is not done. Let me check. Question. Oh, yes, Shahnawaz, I hope all your doubts are clear, right? Shahnawaz, are all your doubts clear? Or do you need me to repeat anything or explain any particular point? Please let me know. Okay, question number 5 is left. Question number 5 is left. Okay, 9, 10 are also also graphical questions. We'll see. Question number 5. First look at question number 5. The region indicated by shading in the graph is expressed by the inequalities. Let's see. Option A, x1 plus x2 less than equal to 2. Now it's very obvious that this line is x plus y is equal to 2 and this line is x plus y is equal to 4. Right? See, because these are the things. x1 plus x2 equal to 2. 2x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 8. This is that line. 2x1 plus 2x2. 2x plus 2y is equal to 8. So this is x plus y equal to 4 and that's what I said. That's what I said. Okay. So look at this. Now this line is x plus y greater than equal to 4 because the shading is away from 0, and this line is x plus y less than equal to 2 because shading is towards 0, and of course x is greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 0 always persists. Option A will be the answer. Option A will be the answer. Right, question number 5 answers option A. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishant, 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 say Nishant, 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 say Nishant, Nishant, Nishant. Okay. Jannat is saying not this one, sir. It's question number 6, third. Question number 6, third. We also did this one, Jannat. I explained this. Minus x plus 2y is less than equal to 0, right? So this is 2y is less than equal to x. So this is y less than equal to half x, and we did quite a bit of discussion on this y is less than equal to half of x, right? So we already did this and we did an extensive discussion in today's class only. Y is less than equal to half of x. We did a discussion on this, right? Okay. So after this, after question number 5, we're done with question number 6. Question number 7, graphical, done. Question number 8 is not graphical. Question number 9 is graphical, all right. And question number 10 is also graphical, all right, fine. So we'll do question numbers 9 and 10. The set of inequalities L1, x1 plus x2 less than equal to 12. Okay, x1 plus x2 less than equal to 12. Look at option A. Option A, this is L1, all right. This is L1. This is L1. This is L1. Okay. The shading is towards 0. So the graph given in option A is satisfying at least L1, right? The graph given in option B is also satisfying L1. The graph given in the graph given in option B. The graph given in option B is also satisfying. Okay, I'm very sorry. Graph given in option A is not satisfying. Graph given in option A is not satisfying because L1 here the point of intersection is at 12, but here the point of intersection is away from 20, even after 20, right? So it should be 12. If this is the line x1 plus x2 is less than equal to 12, then both the points of intersection should be 12, like in case of option B, like we have in case of option B. This point of intersection 12, this point of intersection 12, all right, and the shading is anyway towards 0. So option A cannot be the answer. Option B, L1 is satisfied. Option L2, 5x1 plus 2x2 less than equal to 50. 5x1 plus 2x2 less than equal to 50. This is L2. This is L2, and yes, L2 also the shading is towards 0. So the second line is also getting satisfied by the graph given in option B. L3, x1 plus 3x2 is less than equal to 30. Okay, this is L3. This is L3, right? This is L3, and again the shading is towards 0. So L3 is also getting satisfied by the graph given in option B. X1 greater than equal to 0. Yes, of course, because there's no shading over here. There's no shading over here, right? And Y greater than equal to 0. So option B will be our answer. Question number 9, answer will be option B. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, 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 say Nishten, 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 say Nishten, 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 say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. And the last question, last graphical question we have. This is the last graphical question that we have. The common region satisfying the set of inequalities x greater than equal to 0, y greater than equal to 0, L1 x plus 5 less than equal to 5, L1, this is L1, this is L1, less than equal to 5, yes, this is getting satisfied. L2 x plus 2y less than equal to 8, what is L2? This is L2. Yes, the shading is towards 0, it is getting satisfied. L3, 4x plus 3y greater than equal to 12. Yes, this is L3 and the shading is away from 0. So L3 is also getting satisfied by the graph given in option A. So question number 10, answer is option A. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, 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 say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Alright. Then we have certain non-graphical questions. Certain non-graphical questions, I think we'll do them tomorrow then. Okay, just give me one moment. Just give me one moment, please. Or I think we can complete them even today. I think we can complete the non-graphical questions also today. It'll take hardly 5 minutes. Yes, Shahnawaz, you're right. We can complete the non-graphical questions also today only. Look at question 1, part 1. Look at question number 1, part 1. See, an employer recruits experienced and fresh workmen for his firm under the condition that he cannot employ more than 9 people. Alright. So if the experienced persons are denoted by X and the fresh workmen are denoted by Y, he needs to employ. The employer needs to employ them. So he will employ some of the experienced workmen, some of the fresh workmen, and this cannot be question number 1. Question number 1, part 1. He cannot employ more than 9 people. He cannot employ more than 9 people. Can he employ 9 people? Yes. He cannot employ more than 9 people. So, X plus Y has to be either less than or equal to 9. Obviously, X would either be greater than, X would be greater than 0, greater than equal to 0, and Y would be greater than equal to 0. So, option C is your answer. X plus Y, sorry. This option B would be your answer. X plus Y less than equal to 9. X plus Y less than equal to 9. X is greater than equal to 0. Y is greater than equal to 0. Right? So if we look at the answers, question number 1, part 1, answer is option B. Alright. Part 2. On an average, experienced person does 5 units of work while a fresh one does 3 units of work daily, but the employer has to maintain an output of at least 30 units of work per day. This situation can be expressed as, okay, if you represent the experienced person with X and the fresh person with Y, right, an experienced person does 5 units of work per day and a fresh workman does 3 units of work per day. And this total 5x plus 3y should be greater than or equal to 30. Right? He has to maintain an output of at least 30 units, at least 30 units. That means minimum 30 units should be there. If it goes beyond 30 units, that's fine, right? That's why greater than equal to 30. And of course, X is greater than equal to 0, Y is greater than equal to 0. Option C is the answer. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, 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 Nishten. Alright, great. Question number part 3. Look at part 3 now. The rules and regulations demand that the employer should employ not more than 5 experienced hands to 1 fresh hand, and this fact can be expressed as. The rules and regulations demand. The rules and regulations say that when an employer is hiring the employees, he should employ not more than 5 experienced hands to one fresh hand. One fresh hand. If you denote the experienced persons with X and the fresh person with Y. Alright. So Y, so not more than 5 experienced hands to one fresh hand. That means it would be 5x. 5 experienced hands to one fresh hand. Employer should not employ more than. Employer should not employ more than. That means if an employer is employing one fresh hand, then he can employ either 5 or less than 5. Either 5 or less than 5 experienced hands. Right? Either 5 or less than 5 experienced hands. Right? So Y is less than or equal to 5x. One second. I'm getting a little confused. Oh, one second. Look at this. The rules and regulations demand that the employer should not employ more than 5 experienced hands to one fresh hand. Alright. The experienced hands should not be more than 5. Listen to me very carefully. The experienced hands should not be more than 5. That means the experienced hands would be less than or equal to 5. Yes. The experienced hands would be less than or equal to 5. The rules and regulations demand that the employer should not employ more than 5 experienced hands. Right? That means the experienced hands should be less than or equal to 5 to one fresh hand. Now, we have these two equations. The experienced hands should be less than or equal to 5 and the fresh hands should be equal to 1. Can I write this as x by 5 is less than or equal to 1? Of course, I can write this as this. Can I write this as 1 is equal to y? Can I write this as 1 is equal to y? Of course. Right? I can write this as 1 is equal to y. So, if x minus y is less than or equal to 1 and 1 is equal to y, can I substitute y over here in place of 1? So, we'll have x by 5 less than or equal to y. X by 5 less than or equal to y. Okay. This can be written as y is greater than or equal to x by 5. Y is greater than or equal to x by 5. Also, this can also be written as this 5y greater than or equal to x. So the answer, both the answers are correct. Answer A, option A is also correct. Option C is also correct. In exams, you won't face these kind of questions wherein multiple options are correct. In exams, only one particular option will be correct. So you can mark that, right? But I hope now everybody has understood this question, right? We are not supposed to employ more than 5 experienced hands. So the number of experienced hands would be limited to either 5 or less than 5. All right, to one fresh hand. If we are employing one fresh hand, then we are not supposed to employ more than 5 experienced hands. So I said y is equal to 1, that we are employing one fresh hand, and the value of x is less than or equal to 5, that we are employing less than or equal to 5 experienced hands, right? So x by 5 is less than or equal to 1 and 1 is equal to y. Then in place of 1 over here, I just substituted y, and then it's just a matter of changing the positions. So option A or C, both are correct. Question number 3, answer is option A or C, both are correct. Question number 4 says, the union, however, forbids him to employ less than 2 experienced persons to each fresh person. The union is saying that if you are employing one fresh person, then you must employ more than 2 experienced persons. Then you must employ more than 2 experienced persons, 2 or more than 2 experienced persons. Look at the language very carefully. The union forbids him. The union forbids him. Forbidding matlab rokna. That means the union has asked the employer not to employ less than 2 experienced persons for every fresh person. That means the union is saying that if you are employing one fresh person, you need to employ at least 2 persons or more than 2 persons. At least 2 or more than 2, right? So x is greater than equal to 2. Once again, this is x by 2 greater than equal to 1, and I'll substitute y over here in place of 1. So x by 2 is greater than equal to y. X by 2 greater than equal to y. X by 2 greater than equal to y. Option B is the answer. Question number 4, answer is option B. All right. Getting it, everyone? Great, great, great. So we're done with complete question number 1. Question number 2 is also done. No, question number 2 is not done. It's very simple. Question number 2 is very simple. Look at it. A dietitian wishes to mix together 2 kinds of food so that the vitamin content of the mixture is at least 9 units of vitamin A. At least 9 units of vitamin A, right? So if you express the food 1 as X and food 2 as Y, food X, 1 unit of food X has 2 units of vitamin A, and 1 unit of food Y has 1 units of vitamin A, 1 unit of vitamin A, right? So if we add them like 2x plus y, 2x plus y, if we mix them, the vitamin content, if we mix 1 unit of food 1 and 1 unit of food 2, then the vitamin A content will be 2x plus y, 2x plus y, and this has to be at least 9. That means this has to be greater than equal to 9. That means this has to be greater than equal to 9, right? 2x plus y greater than equal to 9. (2x plus y greater than equal to 9). Then 7 units of vitamin B. So 1x plus 1y, x plus y greater than equal to 7. 10 units of vitamin C, x plus 2y greater than equal to 10. And 12 units of vitamin D, 2x plus 3y greater than equal to 12. 2x plus 3y greater than equal to 12. Right? So 2x plus y greater than equal to 9, x plus y greater than equal to 7, x plus 2y greater than equal to 10, 2x plus 3y greater than equal to 12, and of course x is greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 0. Right? We're done with question 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, question number 8. Question number 8 is very simple. Question number 8 is kind of the same thing. A firm makes 2 types of products, type A and type B. The profit on product A is 20 rupees each and that on product B is 30 rupees each. Both types are processed on 3 machines, M1, M2, M3. The time required in hours by each product and total time available in machine hours per week on each machine are as follows. All right. Product A is X, product B is Y, right? We have 3x plus 3y less than equal to 36. I hope you guys are understanding. Machine 1 has a total of 36 hours time. Machine 1 has a total of 36 hours time, right? And if we are making 1 unit of product A, it is consuming 3 hours of machine 1. If we are making 1 unit of product B, it is consuming 3 hours of machine 1. Right. So depending upon how many units of product A and product B we're making, we are going to use the we are going to consume the machine 1 hour time, right? So product A is denoted by X, product B is denoted by Y, and then we'll say that 3x plus 3x plus 3y, 3x plus 3y, and this cannot exceed 36. So this will be less than equal to 36. 3x plus 3y less than equal to 36. Then 5x plus 2y less than equal to 50. 5x plus 2y less than equal to 50. 2x plus 6y less than equal to 60. 2x plus 6y less than equal to 60. And of course, x1 greater than equal to 0, x2 greater than equal to 0. Option C is the answer. Question number 8 answers option C. Okay. So this completes our linear inequalities. This completes our linear inequalities. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishant. Thank you so much, Kavya. Thank you. Yes, Vinita, Shanawaz. So we're done with this. I'll see you guys later. Do subscribe to Unacademy Plus and use the code NISH10 to get 10% discount. We also have a Unacademy Combat, which is a gamified quiz competition held every Sunday at 12 p.m. It's absolutely free of cost. To access that, you'll have to use my code NISH10. All right, and winners get exciting prizes in the form of Unacademy subscriptions, right? So I'll see you guys later. Do subscribe to Unacademy Plus and use the code Nishant to get 10% discount. Take care. Bye-bye.